of Spain, we come back to Europe one last time before we depart to America. Welcome to the only rally 100% mainly tarmac. For this one, the chosen category is R2, a slower category compared to the R5, but pretty agile and fun to drive on these roads. First stage is on Viñedos dentro del Valle Parra, where the weather is good but the road conditions are pretty wet and tricky. We start with the winner of Rally of Australia. GP doesn't start well and sees himself sending his stage results down the cliff. We now take a brief moment to see how the grippers deal it with the sector number 4, El Sector Mortal. We start by checking the easy part, Los Eses Peligrosos. Here comes Zaire, already late due to a puncture in the front left. And confirmed, that's dangerous indeed. Let's now take a look at Marcio, and he does an amazing save with a perfect 360 nearby the cliff. He keeps in rumor to the most dangerous corner, La Izquierda Asesina. He loses the control, 2 wheels on the air, some strange maneuvers, but he survives. Here's GP coming angry after some crashes in the previous sectors, and now probably got overwhelmed with pure rage. SL Daniel is approaching with a decent stage, but also ruins it. Here comes Test with almost no mistakes during the course, and here's a great mistake. Let's see how it goes with Celinho, who has been the protagonist of some major crashes in this championship. And he gets it. Here's the great surprise of this stage by getting P3, only 4 seconds away from Cunha, who got P2, and 11 seconds away from Portela, who won the stage. Both Cunha and Portela did an incredible stage without mistakes. We now may go up to the stage 2, Subida por Carretera, the smallest stage of the championship with only 4.6 kilometers. No great highlights in this course, only SL Daniel showing his mom that he can proudly drive a car with 2 wheels. And Nair knocking with the car. But this time without a puncture. The winner of the stage was Portela, followed by GP with a 2.1 seconds gap, while the top 6 was below the 7 seconds gap. We jump from the smallest one to the biggest one of the rally, Comienzo del Berriu. SL Daniel wasn't satisfied with the attention that he got in the previous stage, so he decided to do the same trick, this time hitting with the 2 wheels on the rocks. Later in sector 5, he makes a good save. With all these tricks, ends the stage P6. The championship contender R Cunha 15 doesn't get his life easier by getting his 208 stuck on the edge of the cliff. Later in sector 7, flips the car, ends the stage P8. Ayer didn't like this stage as well and kisses some trees. And a wild bowler appeared in front of him, ended in P9. Meanwhile, the things were looking good for Marcio and Celinho, who got P4 and P5 respectively. Portela once again closed the gap in P1 with his 208, followed by GP with a 10 seconds gap, and J-Boy with a 17 seconds gap to P1, being both Fiestas closing the podium places. Through the dark night we go, in Viñedos da Ardenya Inversa. Celinho was doing pretty well in this rally, but one moment he was in Spain, the next one he was in Spain. Celinho had a massive crash. Probably due to his co-driving seeking qualities. Moments later had an even bigger crash who left his car into pieces. A few bumps here, a few bumps there. Celinho's 208 was completely destroyed.
Agora fiquei mesmo na merda a tentar acabar o rally. Eu fui agora na última etapa, pronto, opa, ia curtir, ao menos na última, que se for.
With his car sparking a lot due to 3 punctures, he had no option and retired from Rally of Spain. Marcio was also transferred into pain moments as well. An off-road situation didn't got his life easy due to a guardrail. We With a small crash later, Marcio only gets P9 in the stage. Cunha gets an off-road situation in the same place as Marcio, but manages to save it, ending in P4 on the stage. And his gap to Portela even larger on the rally with almost 1 minute. Ayer went into Christmas mode with his flashing lights and went to cut some grass. And a bush. Portela got under pressure for being 2 steps away from making history, making his first mistakes in this rally. Got a scary moment in Sector 3 by going over the rail, also with 2 wheels on the air, but saved it. And brief moments later in Sector 4, knocked it into a rock. This left some time to JP being the second to win in this rally, with only a 3.4 seconds gap to Portela, who is followed by J-Boy, who is also pretty strong in this event. Here it is, last stage of the Rally of Spain. Camino a Centenera can be easily called Camino al Campeonato. Things are looking good for Portela, but little reminder that this is rally and everything can change in less than a second. Looking at the score table, Portela needs to win to be crowned champion in this rally. Otherwise, if Cunha manages to win, everything is decided in the United States. Looking in the extreme scenario, mathematically speaking, Marcio could still be champion with 22 points in game. So he raced for it and committed 0 mistakes along the course, but only got P7 in the stage. SL Daniel, with 10 points away from Portela, manages to make the stage without mistakes as well, but only got P6 in the stage. No footage from our New Zealand, but J-Boy did a solid job, ending P5 in the stage. Ayer, with a good pace, ended up P4 of the stage without any mistakes. The last stage winner, JP, was the only gripper to commit a heavy mistake in this rally, doing a flip in Sector 5, but still managed to get P2 in the stage. This means that the 2 title contenders will be P1 or P3 in this stage, but stage results don't matter anymore here. Speaking on rally times, Portela was with an almost 1 minute gap from Cunha in stage 4. Cunha did a perfect stage, but Portela had a real pace, which means Que grande eres, Portela! Portela is the winner of Rally of Spain and the champion of TGM Season 10 Rally Masters. Our 2 times TGM champion completed the rally with a gap of 1 minute and 6 seconds to Cunha. Closing the podium places, we got J-Boy being the best of the Fiestas, followed by GP and SL Daniel, who closes the top 5 and opens the time above 25 minutes. Good result for Marcio, who ended in P6, and Ayer being the best of the Adams, ending in P7. Not so great result for Test, ending in P8 above the 26 minutes. Buldani getting P9 above the 28 and Rodrigo making his debut in P10 with a 10 minutes gap from Portela. Celinho sadly didn't manage to finish and got a DNF. In the championship results, no one can catch Portela anymore with the 14 gap points from Cunha and JP, who got their points tied for the last rally. SL Daniel is just 2 points behind and J-Boy closes the top 5 by being only 2 points away from Ayer in P6. From P2 to P12, anything can change. Stay with TGM to watch the final rally of the championship in the United States.